Hey guys, what's up? It is your friendly neighborhood Ooze here, back again with another Isaac Breaking Run. This time we're gonna start with Ipecac again. I know, whatever, you know, whatever. Fucking whatever, mate. I don't fucking care about your feelings. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, we're doing an Ipecac run, and hopefully it goes well. I mean, Ipecac runs do tend to go well. The main issue I run into is I pick up items that have pretty severe anti-synergies. That's the main negative of Ipecac runs, is that I'm really bad at choosing the items that I'm keeping with. But that's because I still haven't tested every item combo, you know? Like, there's still a bunch that I haven't messed around with yet, and I'd like to actually see every item combo. Wait, where could it be then? Is it not? Right? I thought what? So it doesn't exist? It literally isn't on the map. All right. No, that's yeah. So, super secret rooms, the one rule is that it cannot be touching a special room of any variety. This includes, of course, anything. So, shop, item room, the spike room, actually, you know what? I'm gonna test the spike room. I'm fairly certain it can't border it, but you know what? I'm gonna be a bit of an optimist. Nope, alright, well. So, this is one of those very rare cases where the super secret room... Wait, I did test every single possible. Like, those aren't possible, but I needed to test anyway. I did test here, right? I thought I blew up the... whatever, doesn't matter. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm like so 100% sure that I tested there. Whatever. I'm sure I'll look at the footage after the fact and be like, what the fuck was I didn't test there. What am I fucking dumb? I've created a nightmare. Okay. This is just a perpetual nightmare. It doesn't end. All right. Whew. We're good. Everything's alright. Alright, so, one thing that I want to say, by the way, Cuban is good food. It's good food. We went to this cute little, like, so if you don't know how, like, city layouts work, they're very fucking weird. A lot of times there's a lot of one-way streets and shit, and not everything is like square. In fact, quite often you'll get triangle corners in street layouts, and so we went into the city for my brother's birthday celebration several days early, and that is a lot of spiders. That is so many fucking spiders. Come on. I want non-spiders. I don't want spiders in my pot, you know? But, yeah, so he and his girlfriend live in the city, and, in Chicago. And so we went into the city, and, my brother chose the place that we were gonna eat, and it was a little Cuban restaurant in the city. And, yeah, fuck it. If you don't know, like I said, about how, I mean, Lil Brim will never do a single thing, but fuck it, I'm crazy. So in cities, there will be like some triangle blocks, I guess, edges of blocks. Can you stop it with the fucking spiders, please? It's a lot of pots to get that many spiders. I don't know, that's a bit unreasonable, I think. And so this cute little Cuban Cafe is on the edge. It's one of those triangle plots, which is unique, and the place is really nice. I mean, it's very tiny, it's very quaint, and it's just nice. And the food was great. I got this sandwich. I think it was literally just called the Cuban, or on their menu, it was Cubano, and it was ham, pork, like roasted pork, I think, pickles and mustard, right? That's pretty much it. Like, that sums up that sandwich. And that doesn't sound that great, but it was really good. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't know. I definitely would consider myself a sandwich guy, but I don't want, like, fancy sandwiches, you know? I like sandwiches a lot, but I don't fucking care for all the bells and whistles and, you know, fancy shit. Just give me a nice ass sandwich. Give me some ham, you know, some cheese, toss some mayo on that bitch, and then good to go, you know? As long as those ingredients are good, it's alright. It's a good sandwich. I don't need fanciness with your fucking herb-infused bread and shit. Fuck that. Although I do like... I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that was the thing I chose to make fun of, but I actually do like the herb and cheese bread from Subway. If you've never been to Subway, by the way, whether, you know, you live in a country or something that doesn't have Subway, and I'm referring to the restaurant, not the subways, like subway systems, like trains that are underground. But Subway is just I don't know, it's a sub place. You get sub sandwiches, also known as hoagies. And you basically get to choose every aspect of the sandwich. They have, like, base sandwiches that you can get, and then a bunch of questions get asked about what you want, the specifics of the sandwich, and you get to choose it all yourself. My favorite thing from Subway, and again, you know, I made fun of the herb and cheese bread. I mean, it's more or less just, from what I can tell, at least, it's more or less just Italian bread with some cheese. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, I think. But it's real good. And so I get the pizza sub, which is like, I guess it's probably marinara. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't quite taste like marinara, but it probably is. I have a bad, I have very, very bad identification of sauce. I mean, you know, as long as they're similar-ish in taste. So like marinara and pizza sauce in my mouth to my tongue is pretty much the same thing. There's really not a lot of difference. Which, you know, how would I ever be able to have opinions on food ever if that was the case? Well, listen, alright? Sometimes you're just bad at determining the difference between two similar things, alright? That doesn't mean your entire life is a lie. But anyway, I think it's marinara. And then they put pepperoni on it. And then your choice of cheese, of course. And, I mean, that's basically, that's the base, right? And then you get to add whatever the fuck you want. But I get it on the herb and cheese bread. And, sorry, let me articulate better so it doesn't sound like this is some new hot fad that exists in cities or something. Herb and cheese, not urban cheese. I'm not sure what urban cheese would entail. But herb and cheese bread, pizza sub with American cheese, Because get the fuck out of here with your not American cheese, you unpatriotic shitbag. I don't know. It's mostly because you can't fuck up American cheese, and I had, oh, that's good. I had their well, at least the Subway that's near me. I had their, like, fuck, what's it called? Why can't I think of it? Pepper. Is it Pepper Jack? Is that the name? I thought that was the connection of two names of cheeses. Anyway, I had that, and normally I like that cheese, but at Subway it just tasted like fucking nothing. It was like the most plain shit ever. So, started getting American. That's real good. And then of course you have to add the ranch on top of that. You know, what good is pizza without ranch? Not good. That's just a fact. I mean, apparently that's a weird thing though. I don't know. I've always known it to be a regular ass thing that a lot of people agree on, and that is, of course, that ranch on pizza or as pizza sauce is really fucking good. It's just very complimentary in flavor. And ranch sauce, in case you have never had it, because you're a heathen, it's basically ranch dressing without the fancy shit. So, that's about it. But it's good. It's got good flavors. It's just generally good. And it's very complimentary to the salty, greasy mess that pizza ends up being quite often. Well, that's not what I want, so here's the plan. Actually, I might take that and re-roll our boss room instead. Not sure. But yeah, on a pizza sub, you gotta... Oh, lettuce as well, of course. Gotta have your veggies in there, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this. Whoops, I fucked up the order. It's alright. Yeah, I think Demon Baby is actually worthwhile in this situation. But yeah, I mean, Subway's good shit. They do tend to be a little bit on the fancy side when it comes to their sandwiches, even though I wouldn't consider Subway fancy. In comparison to homemade sandwiches, they're fancy as fuck, alright? And I don't, you know, I don't really care for the fanciness. I just like the fact that Subway is not necessarily incredibly unhealthy. As well as the fact that it's reasonably priced. It's like $8 for a meal, give or take. And that's, you know, that's reasonable. That's a solid price for a meal. That isn't McDonald's, of course. Because if we're talking McDonald's, then we get down to around $5 for an entire meal. Which, don't get me wrong, I love, but can't eat McDonald's forever, or I'll die, so probably. Technically, that's not true, but let's be realistic here, guys. Sorry about that. Oh my god, I can't. Whoa, alright, I'm trying to come down from that yawn, but it is difficult. Okay. Whew. Yeah, there was that documentary, by the way. You've probably seen it. You've probably heard of it. It's called Super Size Me. I find it so fucking funny. Right? Okay, so if you don't know the story about Super Size Me, it was actually funded by, like, the producer, I guess, was essentially trying to make it a propaganda campaign so people would stop buying McDonald's. That was the actual original intent of Super Size Me. And I'm sure it worked for a lot of people. And then people like me are like, yeah, fuck it, I don't, sure, yeah, no, it's McDonald's, whatever, fuck it. I know what I'm fucking putting in my body, you're not stopping me. yeah, Super Size Me was basically a documentary made where it's centered around this one guy who essentially lives off McDonald's every day for a month, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all McDonald's for a whole month. Which, let me level with you, yeah, that'll fuck you up, alright? Let's be realistic here and just agree that it'll fuck you up. And that's a really stupid fucking dumbass thing to do. But he actually ended up being more or less okay. They did have, like, the doctor was like, yeah, this is, I mean, you're fucked. But, you know, he didn't gain, like, 1,000,000 pounds. If I recall, he gained, like, 15 or something like that. Which, again, let me level with you, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight to gain in a month. But it wasn't like he was fucked for life and now he's dead, right? You know, it's not like the worst thing that could happen. And yeah, like you know, he had other health issues aside from just being larger at the end of the day. Yeah, it seems good. And then the main thing that bothered me about Super Size Me is that they had these like little info tidbits about how the food at McDonald's was prepared and shit. Specifically the chicken nuggets. Everybody remembers the chicken nuggets bit, which is so fucking dumb and sensationalist. Ugh. Like they had, if I recall, it's been many a year since I've seen this film. They made us watch it in school, cause you know. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that, but they did. In like grade school, I think, actually. But anyway, they had like a little animation of like chickens going on a conveyor belt, right? And then getting like squeezed into a fucking thing, and then just processed chicken comes out the other end or something like that. Yeah, I mean, their nuggets are kind of just ambiguous chicken meat. You know, it's not like you're getting chicken breast or anything like that. You're just getting meat, some chicken meat. That's about it. So, if you want chicken meat, that's it. That's your thing. You know, you're Gucci. If you want a fancy ass chicken breast or a chicken. What else? Ooh. What else do fucking people eat of the chicken? I guess the wings. Eat the chicken wings, the drumsticks, of course, which are their feet, legs, even. Not feet. You don't eat. Well, I'm sure some people in some cultures actually eat chicken feet. Now that I think about it, isn't that like an Asian thing? Or are they ducks? They're ducks, right? Is that Chinese? Chinese culture is duck eating? I think so. I remember on a high school trip to the Chinatown in Chicago, there was just a building dedicated to selling ducks. Of course, you know, dead ducks, prepared in various ways, of course. And it didn't look appetizing. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but didn't seem appetizing at all. Although I kind of feel the same way about most food that I stuff into my body. I'm just like, it doesn't look that great. Oh my god. Boop. I don't know, the idea of eating duck is just weird to me. I don't know why, because I eat chicken all the time. Not all the time, but, you know, a good amount of the time. I do, on occasion, partake in some chicken McNuggies. Because they're fucking tasty. Get that shit with the creamy ranch, you know? Cash as fuck. I don't want no fucking sweet and sour bullshit up in here. Get your communist bullshit out of here. I don't know why you'd be a communist if you enjoyed sweet and sour sauce with your chicken McNuggies. Also, you have to call them chicken McNuggies. You have to go to McDonald's during a lightning storm at 4 a.m. No, I guess it was probably 3 a.m. 4 a.m. is when they switched to breakfast, so I wouldn't be able to get my chicken nuggies. But you gotta through a lightning storm. That's just this room. It's alright. Got my keys back. Through a lightning storm at 3 a.m. to get chicken McNuggets to record a video of yourself dumping them onto your face. It's a requirement. I mean, it's, you know, I did it. And do you think I would do it if it wasn't required? Yeah, let's be real here. I fucking love memes, so. Yes. Yeah, ooh, yikes, that's real good. This is a powerful run. I should have picked up the battery, technically. I don't think it'll matter, but I should have grabbed it. So I've been listening, though, all day. At least, see, here's the weird thing. I haven't actually been listening to it all day. I listened to it in the morning, and then we went to go get lunch in the city, and then we got back, and then I was listening to it after I got back. So all day except for when we were in the city. Although when we were in the city, it was stuck in my head. The song Guns for Hands by 21 Pilots. It's a really fucking good song. I feel like I'm steadily turning into the monster that I hate the most. Being fucking fanatic about some band or something. And the worst part is I had to choose 21 Pilots. Like, they're great and all, but the problem is there's like a very specific audience that is very fanatical about 21 Pilots, which are the same ones that are fanatical about Panic at the Disco and My Chemical Romance, both of which I do enjoy those bands as well. So I don't know. I'm turning into that which I hate the most. In many aspects in my life. Although I'll never turn into a... Fuck. I'll never turn into some person who just takes logic and says, fuck that shit, and throws it out the window. I guarantee that. Unless I lose my mind at some point. In like a, of course, Papa Roach fashion. Which is losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. I think that was Papa Roach. It's gotta be. Weird Al did a parody song using some of that. I don't even remember what the Weird Al parody song was. God, you know what, though? One thing that's great that has changed about me over time was I used to like Weird Al. Whew! Glad that changed. That would have been awkward, you know? Just real awkward. He seems like a great guy, but let's be real here. My music is, it's not very good. Because the parodies, right, like the parody songs, I don't know if he does original music. I'm sure he does. I've never really heard it, I don't think. But let's be real here, like, the parodies are pretty surface level parodies, you know? There's no, like, deeper commentary or anything like that. They're all just kind of very basic, like, haha, wouldn't this be funny, sort of stuff. Fuck. And I mean, I like parody. I think parody is a great thing. And I'm glad there are people who do parody. But, there's a big but. I think you gotta do parody right. You can't just have it be super bland, surface level shit. You know, you gotta up your game. That shit's so, like, you know, 90s or something. Some time that was an amount of years ago. Hey, do you know 1990 was 45 years ago? Crazy, right? That's a joke for you. We have those here. That's one of my favorite things, though. When people are like, God, it's crazy that, you know, insert year here was insert arbitrary solution to basic math here. You know, it's like, oh, that's crazy. And then somebody else, you know, throws out like, fucking 2000, the year 2000 was 78 years ago. Fucking crazy how time flies. I just love it. It's so simple. And it, like, it's not even that funny. I just like it. I just find it comedic. Just in concept. Wow, these suck. Wow, these are good. Alright, I'm gonna try and fight. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna fight Mega Satan. We're gonna grab all this shit and we're gonna hope that I'm gonna be alright. Just grab your shit, Summer. Just grab all your shit. Put it into one place. And put it in a bag. Just get it together. Yeah, so never pick up Death's Touch with Ipecac. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that at this point, but considering that I just did it, I feel like I guess I'm obligated to say it, right? How did that hit me? It's bullshit. I want to watch an anime. This has been a thing that I've been trying to fucking figure out for a few days. Like, I want to watch a new anime. I'm fucked, by the way. I want to watch a new anime, but I don't know which one I'm gonna watch. I have no fucking idea. I have no concept of what a good one to watch is. If you have a suggestion, feel free to throw it out there. I like shonens a lot, because I'm a filthy fucking shitlord or something. I like shonen, I like mech. That pretty much sums me up, I think. One thing I will mention, thank God for my fucking, oh my God, these pretty flies. One thing I will mention is that I tried watching Hunter x Hunter 2011. I just can't do it. I kind of, like, I'm so tempted to try it again. But man, it was boring. It was maybe the most bored I've ever been in the first 12 episodes of anime. Ever. Like, nothing happened. It wasn't even good exposition either. It was just literally a whole bunch of, like, super pointless, fucking pointless conversations with arbitrary bullshit, and it's like, hey, here's a character. Hey, there's his friend. And here's the main guy, the guy that we're gonna look up to, and he's probably gonna die at some point. And then the fucking main character's gonna have this crazy emotional revelation, and, you know, scream bro at the top of his lungs and dive in headfirst with his drill or something. Wait, no, that's the wrong anime. But I don't know, it just, nothing happened, and it bored the shit out of me. So probably don't suggest that. But I might watch that anyway, because apparently it's really good after you get past the slog that's the beginning. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have anime suggestions, I mean, I've seen a lot of anime, but I don't know what to watch. I'm feeling something that's similar to Yu Yu Hakusho or Full Metal Alchemist. Ooh, watch Hunter x Hunter. God, I know! Fuck! Damn it! I know! I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that episode. Sorry that I'm kind of low energy. I'm fucking tired as shit. Sometimes I just get really, really fucking tired. And it's not like a physical tired, you know? It's like a mental tired. Like I just feel almost apathetic in general. And it's a really fucking awful funk to get out of. So, I don't know. Sometimes these episodes are pretty toned down because of that. And I don't know. I don't know how to fucking fix it. I've tried a bunch of stuff, but it just happens sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm not your boss or something. Bye.